Hi guys, welcome to EduTech Africana. My name is Mokong Tangwa, and in this video I'm going to be showing you the effects of a diode in an electric circuit. So we are going to use components from this science kit. This is our science kit from EduTech Africana, which is actually under promotion. So stay tuned, I will be right back. So these are the components we are going to use for this exercise. We need this simple DC circuit, which we built in a previous video. So if you have not seen that video, just go back and check a simple DC circuit. So this circuit has a battery consisting of two cells. There's a switch and a light emitting diode as our indicator. They have been connected. We are also going to need this diode. This is a junction diode, and we'll need some wires. So to begin with, when we put on the switch, the bulb lights showing that our circuit is connected, and we can see how bright the bulb is. So this is a simple DC circuit. Now let's bring in our diode. This diode has two terminals, as we can see. Now the diode has been mounted on this plastic plate for easy connection, and the terminals of the diode are labeled on the plate. So we see here positive and here negative. So this is the positive terminal of the diode, and this is the negative terminal of the diode. So we are going to disconnect our circuit and we introduce our diode. I will start by connecting the negative terminal of the diode to the negative terminal of the battery. This way. Now we see that this light emitting diode has a pin here. This terminal has a pin. Our diode also has a pin, so it's not easy to connect the two of them. We are going to use this wire, this jumper wire. We call it a female to female wire because of these terminals. So we use it to insert this one here, and we connect this other one. And this is one good thing with our science kit, because the components and the jumper wires have been adapted for easy connection. So now that everything is connected, let us put on the switch. So we see that the bulb lights, but the light intensity is small as compared to when there was no diode in the circuit. So the bulb actually lights, but it's dimmer. So it shows that when the positive terminal of the diode is connected to the positive terminal of the battery, the bulb lights. A junction diode comprises of a p-type and an n-type semiconductor that are separated by a depletion region. When the positive terminal of the battery is connected to the positive side or the p side of the diode, and the negative terminal of the battery connected to the n side of the diode, we say that the diode is forward biased. In this connection, the depletion region reduces and current flows through the diode. The junction diode in the forward bias connection conducts electricity, reason why the bulb lights. However, the light intensity produced by the bulb is very small compared to when there was no diode in the circuit. This is because the junction diode is made up of semiconductors which do not conduct as much as simple conductors. So the diode actually resists some of the current flowing through the circuit. Now let us reverse the connection and see what happens. Now we are going to connect the positive terminal of the diode to the negative terminal of the battery and see the effect. So the terminals of our diode have been reversed. The positive terminal of the diode is connected to the negative of the battery. So let's see the effects. When you put on the switch, there is no light. The bulb does not come on, even though the circuit is complete, but the bulb doesn't come on. This shows that the diode can only conduct electricity in one direction. When the negative terminal of the battery is connected to the cathode or the P side of the diode, and the positive terminal of the battery connected to the anode or the N side of the diode becomes reverse biased. The depletion layer widens, it becomes bigger and prevents current from flowing through the diode. Reason why the light emitting diode or the bulb doesn't come on. The bulb does not light because current does not flow through the circuit. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching this video in which we showed you the effects of a diode in an electric circuit. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. In our next video, we are going to be showing you the effects of a capacitor in a simple DC circuit.